And the big problem with the Headrush Pedalboard looper is that it can't do... Hey everybody, if you've been hanging out here, you know that I really like the Headrush Pedalboard. I've used it on a bunch of videos here on the channel, and in addition, it is the core, the center of the Chords of Orion live rig. That being said, the looper on this unit has some serious limitations when it comes to using it in the context of Frippertronics style delays and decays. I've had a number of questions about that in the comments here on the channel, and I thought I'd make a video to show you what the issue is. So let me go ahead and get the camera reset and we'll get to work. Okay guys, here is the looper section of the Headrush Pedalboard. And you can see a couple things here. One is we've got a mix control, which allows you to control the looped versus your main signal, so cool there. Here's the crux of the issue though. It's the feedback control. And this allows you to create a decaying loop layer, which to me should kind of behave like the TC Electronic Ditto X4 with its loop decay control. You can also see here that we've got a layer, an overdub layer counter. That can go up to 50 layers. So what I'm going to do is kind of give you a demo of how I think it should work as a Frippertronics style kind of thing. So let me go ahead and set up about, I don't know, let's say a 4-second loop. So let's go ahead and put that on record. And there we go. That's about a 4-second loop. And I've got the feedback set to 49%. There we go, 50%. And what you would expect then, at least what I would expect, is that every time a loop layer gets added on, the underlying layers would decrease volume by 50%, so they eventually fade out. So let's see if that's the case. I'm going to put it on overdub, and I'm going to do a couple of Frippertronics style volume swells. Here we go. All right, so let's see if it decays. Yeah, and you can hear it decaying. Let's bring it down a little bit so you guys don't have to listen too long, but all right, so you can hear that it's working as advertised, and we're up to 12 loop layers, so that's cool. Everything's looking good. However, the problem I am seeing is once you get up to the maximum of 50 loop layers, the underlying layers never go away. They just fade out, and they don't I would expect them to kind of recycle in a buffer, and then once they fade out, they get freed up and can continue to kind of be layered on top. So in other words, you would have an ever-evolving 50-layer kind of situation. Let me show you what I mean. I'm going to set up something here. I'll cut the camera and get up to, say, 40 layers or so, and let's see what happens as we reach that 50-layer limit. Okay, guys, we're up to 41 layers, 42. I'm going to go ahead and play. Watch and listen when we get to 50. You hear what I'm talking about? What happened to my layers? They're all gone. Once you get to that 50th layer, you're stuck. And if I turn the feedback up, I'm still stuck. So once you hit 50 layers, you are done. You have to restart another loop. That's a big issue for us Frippertronics style players. So there's a rundown of what I see as the issue in the looper component of the Headrush pedalboard. Now, I have contacted Headrush technical support, and I've kind of reported this as a bug. So we'll see if they have a firmware update at some point in the future. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. In the meantime, I'm really interested to know your thoughts. Is this a deal breaker for you? If you're considering the Headrush pedalboard, is it a minor annoyance, or is it not even something you would even think about? Let me know. Drop a comment. All right, I've got a playlist here of some other Headrush videos here on the channel. Check it out. Subscribe to Chords of Orion for more ambient guitar-related content, and I'll see all of you on the next video.